So we finished making a walk cycle animation for the character. Now in this video, I'm going to show you how to save that animation as an action that comes along as part of the character rig. First, I'm going to clear the animation on the layer so that we're just dealing with the walking in place animation. This will be the animation that we save. First, we'll select all the keyframes of our animation and copy them. Then we open the Actions panel and click the New Action button to create a new empty action and call it Walk. Then we just paste our keyframes in here. Now I'm going to delete the animation from the main timeline and we'll save this as a new rig. I'll delete the Betsy rig we already had in the library. And then with the main Betsy group selected, click Add to add our rig to the library. So now in a new document, if we add the Betsy rig from the library and look at the Actions panel, the walk action has come along with it. And now to use this action, we need to select it, and then down here we can either add a copy, which basically just means it will copy the keyframes from inside the action to the timeline where your playhead is. Or we can insert a reference. This will add the keyframes, but the layers will refer back to the action itself. So if you were to change the animation in the action, it would change it anywhere you've inserted a reference. Now there's a weird problem here where the root bone isn't going up and down. If I select that, I can see on the timeline that my X and Y channels are separated and don't have any keyframes. If I just rejoin the dimensions, then it's able to apply the animation from the walk action. Now if you don't want the walk to be exactly the same, you still have the option to move the bones around. If you do that, it will break the link to the walk action, but only for the layers that you've actually changed. And lastly, we saved the cycle effect as part of the action, but we can break the cycle at any time. So for example, let's come out here and say starting at this point we want her to stop walking. So I'll Command F to freeze keys, and now we can just add whatever custom animation we want after that point to make her slow down and stop. So that's it for rigging. We'll come back and animate a scene using this rig in the last part of the course. But before that, I want to show you another way to animate in Moho, and that's traditional frame-by-frame animation. We'll look at that process in the next set of videos. I'll see you there.